What's going on, guys? Kind of gentleman back with another hat deck profile, and this time we have.
Noble Knights.
I hate this deck.
Fair enough. And if you saw me upload one before, I didn't. All right.
Yeah.
So getting into the profile, we're playing for the monsters. 3 Madrat. He's the main monster of the deck. Someone's another one knight from deck, and then he's just crazy. So basically, the goal of the deck is to get to him. If you can't, this is the backup guy, Boars, or the dude you summon off Madrat. He basically lets you get a bunch of equip spells in rotation. Yeah. And then the new guy that came out in Primal Origin, so this is exclusive to hat format. His first scene is Brothers. So Brothers on normal can summon up to 2 more Noble Knights from hand. And he has a basically a Pot of Avarice effect. You can target up to 3, or you have to target 3 Noble Knight and Noble Arms in your grave, shuffle them in and draw 1. So he's really cool for the grind game. He has 2,400 defense too, so he's not like if you bricked and only have him, you can honestly set him, and it's not the worst idea ever.
It's so stupid because nothing can really get over 24 at all.
Yeah, it's a very good stat. For making Turbine out into rank 4s, aside from Brothers, we got Gawain. So Gawain can special summon himself in defense if you control a light normal monster. So the gimmick of this deck is Madrat and Boars and Galachad. These guys are all technically normal monsters on the field until you equip them with an equip spell. So if you have those guys, you can just summon one of these dudes and then make a quick rank 4. So it's pretty cool.
Indeed.
And then for the last 2 Noble Knights, got the one Galachad. He looks cool, comes in ulti. His effect, when he's equipped, he can add back a Noble Knight from the grave, so he's kind of good for the grind game. Otherwise, he's just a name. He's not that important. And then we got the one Drystand. Drystand's really cool. When he's equipped, he can pop something for free. Only once per turn, but it's really cool. Just clear stuff. So yeah, those are just the one-offs. And then we got a Noble Arm monster. She's really cool. I like 3 of her because her effect is she can equip from the hand or grave to a Noble Knight monster. So, and then she gives them really good effects. 300 attack. If they're light, they can destroy Heron instead by a card effect. Dark gives them a Catastor effect. So really cool there. Just really good for the basically always having an equip spell you can just keep bringing back. And then the last monster is Honest. It is a light deck.
Honest is honest.
Yeah, Honest is honest. So yeah, it just helps the deck. I was trying out Lady of the Lake before, but I realized I did not read the card fully. On normal summon, it only brings back a normal Noble Knight monster, and these guys are only normal monsters on the field, not in the grave as well. So I caught her in the Synchro engine, but she is really cool. But you would have to play basically the Archer Gygus normal dude, and it's just not worth it. It's too slow.
True.
All right, for the equip spells, we got 2 Gallatin, gives 1,000 attack. 2 Destiny, protects it from destruction once. 2 Caliburn, 500 attack, and you can gain 500 life points. Soft once per turn, so you can get a crap ton of life points really fast. And 2 Offerduder. You can pop set cards, and then reduce your dude's attack by 500. So they all have the same effect, where they can equip to any warrior, so that's really cool. And then if they are destroyed, you can re-equip them from the grave once per turn to any Noble Knight monster. So they're really crucial that you open up at least one of these and Madrat for the combo. Yeah, and that's why. And you can only control 1 of them, so that's why I only play 2 of each. 3 would just be too much. Now the one that you can play multiples of, but can only equip to a Noble Knight, is Excalibur. This one's really dope because it protects the dude by targeting, which is really, really good. So if you have that and really Destiny good. And the other ones, your dude's gonna be really big, undestructible once, and untargetable. So that's really cool. And then the Graveyard effect is you can basically banish it, target one of your Noble Knight XYZs, and then go into the other one, which is really good if you need a way to just re-equip all the equip spells, because they equip on XYZ summon.
Yeah, like nearly everything targets in hat, so it's like really good.
Yeah. Since it's basically a Protect the Castle deck, we play 3 Kaiser Coliseum. It fits really well with the deck.
Gross.
Yeah, there's no reason not to play it.
So gross.
Because the deck doesn't have a lot of extenders, especially if your board gets like blown up by like Moraltech or whatever, or Bottomless Torrential, we play 3 Soul Charge. Because we want to make sure the Madrat sticks. Yeah. And then as another way to get Madrat, we have Fool's Burial. So you can dump the Madrat and then you can bring it back with Soul Charge.
Okay.
And then the last spell I play is just a Rhoda, obviously. Okay, and then the last card of the deck for my 40 card deck is 3 Royal Decree. So there's not a lot of room for non-engine cards that aren't, focused around the deck strategy. I was like, well, if I'm not going to play traps, might as well play a trap that stops all other traps. So
Yeah.
this plus Kaiser plus your setup dude is pretty hard to out. Okay, for the extra deck, for the rank 4, we got 2 Archigagus. This one, they both actually have the same effect on XYZ Summon to equip up to 3 equipped spells from grave to them. So you can't do Guinevere the monster. This one can detach to non-target blow-up spell and trap cards your opponent controls up to the amount of noble arms you have, so they equip spells. That's really cool. And then this one, he can detach to target a monster opponent controls and pop it. That's basically the difference. Otherwise, he's got 200 more attack. I mean, he's a rank 5, he's a rank 4. So how you make rank 5s, because they're all level 4s, is basically him and him, the Draught and Boars, when they are equipped, they become dark and level 5. So once they're both equipped, you can now make your rank 5. So that's how you make the rank 5. Or you can use Excalibur in the equip spell graveyard effect to swap from the 4 to the 5. So a couple ways there, but it's pretty easy to, as you see by the sheer amount of equip spells, and Boars gets you basically 1 to hand, 2 to grave. You have a lot of ways to get at least 2 equip spells. Cool. For the rest, basically mostly generic stuff. We got Evolve Chain. He's a good way to basically, you can dump Noble Arms if you're missing one. He can dump Madraw or stack Madraw if you're not seeing it. So he's kind of useful there. Since they're lights, you can play Tsukiyomi to kind of fuel for your deck if you need to. For the more just generically good ones, we have Rhapsody, target 2 and banish, equipped him, something to give it 1200 attack. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, pop something with a different attack, draw 1. Ken Gorgon. He's really especially good because you can you can redirect targeting effects that would hit your monsters or something to your Noble Arms, and then they're just going to re-equip once if it was just being destroyed. So, kind of busted there.
He's just stupid good.
Yeah, he's stupid good. I think he's kind of slept on. We got 101, obviously good. Dweller, really good. Exiton, very good. 101, very good. And then since we're playing a warrior deck, we can play warrior dudes. We got Blade Arbor Ninja. She can detach to target attack twice, so that's 4,400 damage. And Excalibur, he can detach to go up to 4,000 attack for the, I think, turn.
End of the turn.
Yeah, end of the turn. So he's like, if there's something you really can't get over, you can go into him. And then, since, like I said earlier, all the Noble Arms except Excalibur can equip to any warrior, you can get him like really big if you want.
Oh, my bad. It says opponent's next end phase.
Next end phase. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. So you say it's pretty big for a while, but yeah, he's ideally just there to get over something just stupidly big and just kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the deck. I don't have a side deck built. Don't usually do that unless it's, more serious. But yeah, side deck you can play like hand traps, maybe like MSTs, things like that. But otherwise, the deck's very solid. It covers its base a lot. And yeah, it's really fun, really simple, but it just looks beautiful. So I wanted to play it back in the day, but it was a little too expensive, and I hated the platinum rares. So yeah, but it was nice to be able to finally pick up all the good looking ones and play it.
Sure, yeah. But Platinum Rare is the way to go, of course.
Yeah, gosh no. All right, well yeah, this is Clean Kyvan the Gentleman. Thanks for watching. Adios.